Hey YouTube and vinyl community members that might be watching this. This is a recent acquisition type video for the most part. I found at least one LP at the at a thrift store, and I guess a couple online Discogs or eBay, and I realized after I did my last video, I showed this Brian Eno, Robert Sheckley album, but it was kind of a brief display. Didn't only show the cover, so I thought I'd rectify that and show the interior booklet. So this was the album, 1979, In the Land of Clear Colors. Story by Robert Sheckley, a science fiction writer, and music by Brian Eno, and narration by Peter Sinfield. So here's the booklet that it came with, hardbound. This was produced by a Spanish company, Metzger Records, I think. A limited edition of 1,000 LPs, 1979. There's the disc. This is number 924 in that 1,000 edition set. It even came with this letter, signed letter that gives me the number and states that the Metal Master will be destroyed at the end of this, so never to be reproduced again. So I don't know, but like I said, Peter Sinfield provides the narration, music Brian Eno, some illustrations by Leonor Quillis. Oops. Well, I don't know. That was supposed to show the number, but this was, there's the illustrator. There's the narrator. Shot of Brian Eno. And a short article about him. This also says it was Polly Palmer produced the narration, and it was done in Boz Burrell's studio. There's Robert Sheckley, the author. There's an example of illustration, the text. This is 36-page book. Some more illustrations. So that's what this Eno Sheckley book looked like that I teased you with last time. Now, otherwise, a CD that I recently got, and seems like I'm getting more CDs than LPs at the moment, but it was by Michael Harrison, who I had gotten this a while back. This is a 1987 release, In Flight. Looks kind of new age-ish, but it's piano solos using just intonation system. This is on Fortuna. But as I was perusing the internet or someplace, I saw that somebody had this album, another album by him at a reasonable price. Revelation. Music in pure intonation. This is on Cantaloupe Music from 2007. The CD, once you slip it out, looks pretty similar. Bunch of fairly short pieces. But again, solo piano. So this one I think I won in an auction. ECM title, the Music Improvisation Company, with Derek Bailey and Evan Parker amongst the other people you see there. It has a promo sticker, even though it is not a promo LP. This green ECM label. There's the group in action. So a lot of ensemble of free jazz players. And another auction that I won was Complete Music for Player Piano by music of Conlon Nancarrow. This is volume 4 on 1750 Arch. The silver label. So compositions for player piano, so not necessarily things that a normal person could play on the piano, but I think some people are trying to do that. That was 1984. And then this was at the flea market. The George Russell Octet, with the album Octets, based on music by Alec Wilder. This was 1967, I think, on the MGM label. So this is sort of chamber jazzish to my ears. And then the last, and I got 2 more records that I've bought. I got the first Jayhawks album, 1987, I think. A couple years before they hit their stride, and put out some great ones like Tomorrow the Green Grass, Scrapple. So this is on the Bunkhouse label. I do have some songs that were included on later ones. Let the Critics Wonder. That's the only one that seems to be from later on. Cherry Pie, that's one I remember hearing. But so, Jayhawks. And then I finally got a copy of this Doc Watson album. Doc Watson with Chet Atkins on the album Reflections. So RCA title. You know, from listening to this, I wouldn't rate it up there with the you know, Doc Watson solo albums, but I was interested in seeing what this was like. I think they do have a couple of yeah, they do have, are joined by electric bass, percussion, and rhythm guitar to round out the group. And I've heard some, you know, watching some other videos, there's been a couple people showing REM albums that they've picked up, like Murmur and other Chronic Town, either picked up or just pulled out to play. So this was one that I had gotten recently because I saw it when I was looking at something else, and it was like $1. REM Collapse Into Now from 2004, 2007, something like that. Later than most of the ones that I have. So I thought I would pick it up at that price, and just a couple of other oddball REM's live collection. Tracks recorded live in Madison, Wisconsin in '82, Seattle, Washington in '89, and New York 1991. On the Living Legends label. And then a bootleg concert from at home, Athens, Georgia, 1992, excuse me, automatically live. Made in Italy, young Harry Michael Stipe there. So, November 19th, 1992. Kiss the Stone label. The last LP that I pulled out was, I think I saw something in Discogs that was missing from this entry, so I was going to see if I could add it in. But Pat Metheny Group, American Garage, 1979 ECM. Looks very rock and rollish there. And a couple of CDs. I recently picked up this sort of a compilation, even though it's titled like a Terry Riley release, but he does one song, Cantos Desiertos. Maybe I showed this one before. Peter Schickley also contributed to this, Lowell Lieberman and Robert Beezer. So I forget if I had shown that, maybe I did. This one I just picked up, got yesterday, our Glassie Azoth, which I think they're a Welsh band. Do sort of experimental ambient drone type music. This is on Plate Lunch from 1997. Not much information, just pictures. And 4 tracks. I think I had this is their first. I think I had their second before, which might have been put out by Camera Obscura, which is a Australian label. And then I saw this. It made me think of the Omaha Introvert, Hannah, Pete Townsend, Psycho Derelict. This was, I forget what year, 1993. Did I show that? There's Pete's eyes staring at you. Paul Metzger, Deliverance. This is a solo work by Paul Metzger on Locust Music. He plays a modified 21-string banjo. So, some interesting sounds there. Another one that made me think of Omaha Introvert. I got this Robin Hitchcock CD, Spooked. This is 2004 on Yep Rock. So Robin Hitchcock. Gustav Holst, complete solo piano music and a couple tracks thrown in by Constant Lambert. You may be more familiar with Mr. Holst from The Planets, which is a very popular composition by him, but this is solo piano music on the Cantos label. And then just picked up 2 CDs of Townes Van Zandt. The Nashville Sessions. This was put out in 2002. And Sunshine Boy, which is another collection of songs, all previously unissued. One's studio sessions and one's demos. And Tom Waits, all on the Anti label. So this is Alice, 2002. Blood Money, which the seller was nice enough just to toss in for free. 2002 release. And Real Gone, 2004. So, there's some semi-quick update, even though it's ran up to almost 20 minutes. So, thanks everybody for watching, and if I don't see you, I'll at least watch some of your videos. So, thanks everybody. Bye.